Sooner fans, you really need to go check out our podcast partners. First off, teambarfinder.com. Download their app on the Apple Store or on Google Play. Find out where you can watch your Sooners locally at your local pub. Also, go check out tailgateconnect.com for the best tailgates across the country. And go learn football from Jason Young, JY, and the Trench Warfare Report. www.trenchwarfarereport.com. Let's get this going. Hey, Sooner football fans. This is your Sooner Football Fans podcast. You got Terry and Rob here. Boomer Rob.
Boomer Terry.
And we are coming at you from the Podcast Palace in Norman, Oklahoma, where
we are not affiliated with the University of Oklahoma,
but we do have eligibility left. Make sure, guys, wherever you're listening to right now, to follow us on that music app. Also share that you're listening to the podcast. This is like episode number 196, so we're pretty excited about that, coming up on 200.
We got to throw a party.
I know, if anybody will be able to come. But yes, we are doing a podcast, a Sooner football podcast on our day 5 of basically no sports in the United States or world, Rob.
Yeah, sad day.
Yeah. We're recording on Sunday for it to be released on Monday, and it's not a whole lot going on except for yesterday morning. We had a little bit going on in Sooner football, where Trey Sermon announced he is entering the transfer portal as a graduate transfer.
You think that's because he knows he's not the starter?
Maybe. There's all different, I was thinking about this morning. I think, drinking my coffee, trying to find something to watch, sports-wise, which there is not, except for a bunch of documentaries. But maybe it has to do with, they have never, Lincoln Riley's offense, and really, even back when Bob Stoops, there's never been the running back. It's always been a running back by committee, and maybe he just went, you know what, this is hurting my
draft stock.
Yeah, the draft stock. I'm not the guy, so I'm not going to be the guy no matter what happens, whether he's the best or not. And that's shown true. Even when we had Mixon and Pirine, one game Mixon would be running crazy, the next game Pirine would be running crazy.
And they both still got drafted fairly well.
Yeah.
So
but everybody knows who the best running back was out of those two.
Out of Kennedy, Brooks, and
Mixon and Pirine.
Yeah.
The best
one's got the record, or the which one, Darren?
Yeah. Caleb's not here, or we could debate debate that. It's a pet peeve of Caleb's that we like to kid him about. But, he's over at our neighbors playing rock band. So, what do we have back there though? Besides Brooks, Ramondre Stevenson is currently appealing his suspension and likely won't be able to start the season.
How many games you think? Still 5?
I think so, unless something wild.
That's too bad, because I'm telling you, the kid's got talent.
Yeah. TJ Pleasure had a total of 40 carries over his first 2 years. Marcus Major is a redshirt freshman who had 10 carries last year prior to shutting things down due to injury. And Seth McGowan, a true freshman with 0 experience at the collegiate level.
Power back, right?
Yeah. It came out of left field. Nobody, it didn't seem like the players knew anything about it. Didn't seem like anybody, had any idea that this was happening. But now, it kind of turned pretty quick. It looks like Ohio State is the school that's interested and that he's interested in. So,
well, who wouldn't love to have Trey Sermon?
Yeah.
Come on. He's not the fastest back out there, or the best back for that matter, but he's going to give you a lot of carries, and he's going to give you yards every time he touches the ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't fall backwards. I mean, yards after contact, he was one of the best at.
Blocks well, catches the ball out of the backfield well. I mean, he's a great back.
Yeah. So, and there will be a lot more that, gets discussed about it. People, I don't know, with things like the offense, if we didn't have, Kennedy and some other guys, this would scare me a lot more or bother me a lot more. But again, it's the world we live in that, especially I didn't realize he graduated in 3 years.
I didn't either.
So, he's lived up to his obligation.
Sure. I ain't got no.
Yeah. So
I'm not against him. I don't blame the kid. I mean, I would if he was going to some, junk school.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's going to go to Ohio State or he's going to go to some big school that's going to say, yeah, you can come in and play for us right now.
Yeah. And yeah, who knows? He might go in and play a lot. He might not.
That's true.
It may be a bad move for him. I don't think it will be, but if like what you and I are speculating that it's there's no go-to back, there's no the back at Oklahoma. I get it. I mean, you want that draft stock to rise, so it's all about the Benjamins.
Well, and with a new quarterback that I don't know if he is or isn't, to be honest with you, sure of that arm, there's a chance he may run a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good at it, no doubt about it. But I don't think we're going to have that. I think he's going to be balanced because that is who Lincoln Riley develops, right? A balanced quarterback. So I think we're going to see him running the ball. I think we're going to see him throwing the ball. And I think that the running backs are going to get, a bunch of carries. Now, Are they going to split them up between 3-4 guys? Probably, because that's the way we do things.
Until one of them until one of them gets that hot hand and starts carrying, then they it's pretty even across the board. So,
and normally the hot hand, or it seemed like last year. Now I know that Sermon was hurt, but Kennedy Brooks got hot and he kind of stayed hot for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, he was reliable every time he touched the ball. So,
yeah. Let's see. The other thing, that's happened pretty much with football was a pro day. I believe it was it was March 10th. Was that the day it was? It was March 10th, the day before all sports shut down. It was the last pro day that all NFL scouts went to. Or the NFL teams told their coaches to stop traveling. Let's talk about a little bit of pro day. Let's look at some numbers here. Parnell Motley first. He had a 9-foot broad jump.
Yeah, which was kind of short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of dogging him a little bit for that.
30-inch vertical, but run a 4.5 40. And let's see, where's his other numbers
It's
here?
not bad.
No, shuttle was 4.47.
What did they list his measurements at, or did they?
I don't see the measurements. Let me see here. Let me click on one of them and just see. Parnell Motley. He is 6 foot. Doesn't have his weight.
Okay.
Or they didn't, or at least the university. I'm looking on their website. They didn't do all the measurements.
Is he 6 foot, about $1.60 or $1.70? You think?
Yeah.
Which is kind of small for a pro.
Yeah.
Pro corner.
Let's see. Hey, I feel confident that I could, run with pretty close to Marquise Overton. He ran a 5.3 8.40.
That's not very good for him, is it?
R.J. Proctor ran a 5.52.
Well, I mean, they're linemen. They don't got to be that fast.
Yeah.
But, when you got linemen out there that are running 4.7, 4.8, that's,
Yeah, that's
big 6'5", 305-pound guys running a 4.8, 4.7. That's nasty.
Yeah. They don't really have, the guys, Jalen and CD and Miller. They didn't do any of the, of course. What's his name? Just went blank. Linebacker, Rob, help me out here. Kenneth Miller. What's the linebacker's name? Kenneth. Our linebacker that's in the. You're looking at me like we don't have one, but I know we do.
I keep wanting to say Caleb Kelly, but I know that's not who you're talking about.
Kenneth. Good Lord.
Murray.
Yeah, Miller.
Kenneth
Why did
Murray.
I was looking at A.D. Miller when I was saying that. But he didn't do anything because he pulled the hammy. And seeing this is also what happens when we don't have sports, guys. We start forgetting people's names.
Well, at least we're not at Walmart buying toilet paper.
Yeah, I was telling you I went to Walmart. If you don't have your necessities now, you're not going to get them for a while.
Well, here's the thing. A miracle happened at my house.
What's that?
I'm not kidding you. I started this month with a 4-roll pack of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
I still have it all.
Really?
Yep. So it's got to be a miracle, I know, because everybody's buying like truck loads of it. So
yeah, there's no toilet paper at the Eastside Walmart in Norman. There's no white bread. There's plenty of wheat bread.
Yeah.
The Walmart brand wheat bread. So
wheat bread's better for you anyway.
Yeah. It kind of shocked me that there was wheat bread. There's no water, which cracks me up because you have water in your sink. So
listen, I got 15 pallets at the stadium that I will sell under the table.
I say there was no beans, there was no rice, there was very little beef left. There was plenty of pork, so you could go make you some pork chops if you needed them.
Do you think that the mass hysteria is warranted?
Oh, no, I don't think it's warranted, but I think it's understandable. I was talking to my 83-year-old mother yesterday, as I do on every Saturday, and I was like, it's what people do. I mean, when they start talking about an ice storm, what happens? Everything disappears.
Go
off
get
the
bread and milk. Oh my God.
I don't think we've ever seen it on a nationwide. I know we haven't. We haven't seen it on a nationwide deal like this. It's it's going to get worse, this coronavirus, before it gets better. They've all said that.
You know what? I heard somebody say that every 4 years, right at election time, we have some kind of new virus. Is that true? Because if it is, man.
It could be, I guess. I don't know.
Who's that helping or hurting for that matter?
I mean, it's, some of the cool videos, though, coming out of Italy. Have you seen those?
No.
They're on lockdown.
Right.
The whole country. And there's videos of this apartment complex, big high rise, they're all facing each other. Apparently they're full of musicians, and they're going out on their patios and they're playing songs.
The same song that they were playing on the Titanic when it was going down. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, they're just, making the best of a, they're all supposed to be self-quarantined, and it's not really self-quarantined. It's just that nothing's open. There no businesses are open except for grocery stores and pharmacies in Italy. So
they're going to start cannibalizing their next door neighbors?
Well, I guess. I don't know. So
listen, so if this is the apocalypse, when are we allowed to start wearing the Mad Max gear? Because I'm all about that half a shoulder pad and the leather shirt kind of a thing.
You have it. You've already had it made, and it's in storage.
I just want to know when it's okay for me to wear that stuff, because I'm all about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the Mad Max gear. What's what's the movie with or the zombie shows that are out now? Everybody walking around in cowboy hats and leather and carrying around baseball
44 mag. Yep. I'm okay with it.
Oh, so pretty much we're all. I haven't done anything. This is the first weekend I haven't done. We went out to Louis Thursday night, went over to Nompton's in Norman and hung out with Demo for a little bit Thursday night. Didn't do anything Friday night. Yesterday it was kind of yucky around. Usually I do a little bit of yard work, but I mean, how are you handling the what are they called? Social distancing? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right with it.
Yeah. I still don't understand how Rob works where he does, because Rob does not like crowds.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to mingle, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
However, I was at the Chesapeake Friday night when they canceled that game, or was it what day was it? Wednesday
night.
night. And
well, you didn't even know about it. You'd already gone home.
well, that's the thing is I was down there on the event floor,
Yeah.
and there were some rumblings about some stuff going on, and I was like, I'm out. So I hit the trails, like because I hired a guy down there, so he's down there, and I'm like, hey, I'm heading out of here because the crowd trying to get out of that place.
Yeah.
But this is before we knew anything was canceled. And so I'm on the road, and Terry texts me. Wasn't I on the road?
No, you just got. I said, "Are you at the Peak?" And you said, "Just got home." And I said, "It's crazy, huh?" And he was like, "What?" I was like, "The game got canceled." What?
So right after you texted me, we're all the management staff's all on a group me.
Yeah.
And so those group me started coming through that. Oh no, they shut it down, and everybody that's on the event level is like they're going to be quarantined there at the Chesapeake. Now they didn't.
Yeah.
But I thought, oh Lord, I got out just in time because they're going to be like down there for.
I couldn't imagine them putting you in a conference room with 50 other people.
No.
You
want to talk about somebody on edge, boy? I wouldn't be comfortable. I'd be standing in the hallway probably.
Do you know how you get out of that? And they'll put you in your own room.
You just
start coughing.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been good for me. But so the visitors' locker room actually is just right around the corner from my office there. Or it's not my office anymore, but the purchaser's office there at the Chesapeake.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, literally, we were 20 feet away from, the visitors.
Yeah.
Whatever. And
had they even got there yet before you had left? Or
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're there several hours before the game. And that was the talk, is that they were going to lock down everybody that's on event level, which only support staff is on event level.
Yeah.
So everybody else is, on the upper levels. And so, I was like, ooh, I'm out, But then they called, my boss from the Chesapeake called me and said, hey, since you were on the event level, you're probably going to need to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Like, you're going to need to stay home. And I'm like, oh, gee. It's going to be rough. But, yeah, that didn't last long.
Yeah, they went, nah, you don't need to be quarantined.
Yeah, go ahead and come in Friday. I'm like, what? Come on, I can't even take Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come on.
And here's my thought too. We talked about it, but show me, what are you going to do? There's no sports at OU. Right. There's no Chesapeake. What are you doing, Rob?
So it's even worse than that. So the company that I work for is a $2 billion company, and they run all kinds of sports, like every basketball almost, most football, a lot of baseball. They run every golf tournament, tennis, horse racing, car racing. I mean, they do everything, every sport. So normally, if something like this happens within, just say it happened at OU, they would just transfer all of our staff to some other facility and let us go support that event. Now, I've never personally done it, but a lot of our staff do. But there's nothing. Everything is canceled. We're not even doing high school choir.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to go support. So. Basically, I laid off all my hourly staff, which really, really sucks because they're all sitting at home without paychecks.
Yeah.
So, I'm really worried about them, but the company has no choice but to continue to pay me. So, but I'm going to be, it gives me opportunity to kind of catch a breath and catch up on all the paperwork that I've been kind of behind on. And once I get all that caught up, hopefully we'll be up and running again. And
yeah,
but at the university, I don't know that they will do anything for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I mean, I don't think any university will. I don't think any NCAA event. And a lot of the talk has been, you feel bad. I mean, look at our baseball team. We decided we started doing baseball stuff. Rolling, looking like one of the top teams in the Big 12, if not the top team in the Big 12. And then, just pulled out from under them, Maggie Nichols.
Yeah, women's gymnastics.
I mean, golly.
Nobody's even come close to them, and they played like everybody. The top five, they beat them all several times.
Yeah.
So nobody was going to beat them for a national title this year. That sucks for them.
Yeah. What are all the sports we got? Well, baseball, softball.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, they're a little light on pitching this year, but they were still going to, they're still going to be good.
They'd probably make the tournament, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure, 100%, yeah.
Cross country, football. Of course, we know the spring practice has been, canceled for 3 weeks, which is basically what the university's done with school. I mean, it's distant learning when after they're all on spring break this week, right?
Yep.
And then it's distant learning,
right?
For 2 weeks. So they just basically did that, folks. We know we're not reporters. We're not going to get in trouble, but they ain't having the spring game. I mean,
doubt it. Doubt it very seriously.
I doubt they have it.
If they do, it'll be televised only. There will be no fans.
I doubt if they have any practice at all.
They might not. They certainly might
not. Golf is done. Everything's done.
Well,
wrestling.
So the Masters, they're still just saying postponed.
Yeah, well, everybody's saying that.
Oh, God, that's for me. That's the worst. That'd be like the Super Bowl for you with Steelers playing.
Yeah.
So
and then going, nope, never mind. Hold up. Yeah.
So the Masters is something I look forward to.
Yeah.
360 days a year.
They may postpone it. But with the Masters, what are they going to do? Once they start playing again, there's a tournament every weekend, so they're going to have to cancel a tournament to have the Masters.
Oh yeah, and they will.
Yeah. So,
but if they do go forward, any events, if they do go forward, it's not going to be with fan support. There will be no fans.
You don't think so?
No.
I think
not until things die down.
Yeah, I mean, if they move the Masters to June, we're going to be okay in June. We just got to get to the warm weather for it to help knock this virus out, and time enough to get a vaccine for it, along with all the other flu type viruses that we have, and everything will go back to normal. We just don't want. Not to get political or anything, but we just don't want this spreading into the population that, the older population.
No, absolutely not. No, I mean, yeah, we're sad because there's no sports, but not at the price of lives lost for sure. But I got to be honest with you, my son's due to graduate in May, and he's not going to get there. So that's sad. They're still going to get to walk at some point, but the university's probably not going to put on like a special. Yeah. They're not going to stop in the middle of next year to have a graduation for them or whatever. So he might have to wait a whole year before he graduates.
Yeah. But the other thing though, the UFC's still fighting. Just no crowds. They're the only sport still up and going, but that one, and they're talking about next weekend. They're going, they're doing it in the big UFC practice facility. They're just going to do fights out of there as long as everybody is healthy. But the first, fighter or support staff that get sick, they'll stop that. They might as well just stop it now.
Yeah, they might as well because it's going to happen.
Yeah. The sports we don't watch, before we get into that, because pretty much all of them right now.
We're not watching anything now.
I kind of thought, today I watched back to back. I watched Happy Gilmore and Fight Club. It got me thinking. Let's talk about some sports movies.
Okay.
What are we going to be doing during all this time? And so on Vulture.com, I looked up the 50 best sports movies of all time, and let's see if we've seen these movies and or agree with it.
Okay.
Number 50, Cobb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
one with Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
For number one, if you haven't seen it, Cobb was an asshole.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. He's referencing Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
right. They're like, we didn't want to invite him because he was an ass. Right?
Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones was magnificent. That man, he slid with the spikes up. And, he was a racist pig, but a great baseball player. So we've seen that movie. So we know, we don't know if it's 50. I think it's better than that. Number 49, Seabiscuit.
No.
No,
I've not seen a racehorse movie. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen Seabiscuit? I've seen Seabiscuit. It's a pretty good movie.
Listen, horse racing and dog racing are on my list of I will never watch those.
Spider-Man, is the jockey, Tobey Maguire, the first Spider-Man. So Rob has not seen Seabiscuit. Number 48. This is way, way, way too low. The Natural.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Robert Redford?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a great one.
Yeah.
White Lightning. Not White Lightning. What was the name of that bat?
Oh, what was the name of it? I'm looking through here. I know it was something. Was it Lightning Boy or
Lightning Boy, Lightning, something like that.
Yeah. But what's funny, it's a hitting movie, but really, you remember what he was to start off with?
Oh, yeah. He was a hitter.
No, he was a pitcher.
No, he was a hitter.
No, at the very beginning,
Right, yeah,
he was a pitcher.
And struck out Babe Ruth. Or the Whammer or whatever.
Yeah. But the crazy chick stabbed him.
Yeah.
And so he just went and developed his hitting skills. So,
and Kim Basinger, just FYI,
yeah,
she had like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball back then. So I'm just saying, she would definitely been part of the organization.
Yeah. Number 47. Never heard of this movie. Without Limits from 1998.
It's not ringing a bell.
World Class. Robert Towns Exploration of Rummer. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Steve Prefontaine. The track star. The Nike. He was the first Nike person.
Yeah, haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Once I read down through here, Donald Sutherland's in it, but Prefontaine he died in a car wreck before the Olympics. He was
next.
Okay. Number 46, Personal Best from 1982.
Nope.
Yeah. Boy, Connie, Mariel Hemingway.
And just before you ever get to it, I have not seen that cricket movie either.
Okay. Bang the Drum Slowly. I have seen this from 1973. You've seen it too. I bet you have. It's a baseball movie. Robert De Niro plays a redneck from Georgia.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
See?
Yeah. Yep.
Number 44, Goon.
Oh, I've seen that. You bet. Yeah, I've seen that. Was that 70s some or other?
No. This is 2012.
Oh, okay.
Goon, Sean William Scott.
Oh, you know what? I have not seen that.
You have not seen it?
Nope.
It's a comedy, but he's just he's the goon on the hot. His job is to go out and beat people up.
Right.
So, number 43, Cena. Never heard of it. From 2011.
Nope.
Story of a man who died in 1994 at the age of 34. Doesn't even say what kind of sport he played. Oh, Formula One racing. Nope.
Okay.
I, Tonya is number 42.
Nope.
Haven't seen that.
Nope.
But it's about Tonya Harding. Number 41, The Longest Yard. The original Longest Yard.
Yeah. Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Well, he's in both of them, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I
think I broke. Oh.
And number 40 is The Boxer.
Is that the one with Christian Bale?
No, Daniel Day-Lewis. No. Number 39, White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, 100%. Seen that one. Yeah, that's a good flick.
Yeah. 38, Major League.
Oh, yeah. Wild Thing. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, my favorite character in Major League is the
Rene Russo.
No. I was
just throwing that out there.
Is the manager. He's working in the tire shop, and when they call him on snow, well, I got to do a rotation here I
got a man on the other line about some white walls. I'll call you back. Yep.
Number 37, Dodgeball. Of course.
If you can dodge a wrench,
you can dodge a ball.
Right.
36, Talladega Nights.
Ricky
Bobby.
Yeah, I hated it. Didn't like it.
It was hilarious, though.
Stupid. There's a little bit of man kissing there. I was uncomfortable.
Yeah. 35, Rudy from 1993.
He was offsides, by the way.
Yeah, offsides. It's a movie I have not seen. Number 34, Bend It Like Beckham.
It's a soccer movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've not seen that.
Is this? Yeah, I guess it is. The Karate Kid, the original, 1984.
Yeah, Daniel LaRusso. Sweep the leg.
Yeah. Have you seen the commercials with the Cobra Kai coach now. It's
the car commercial, whatever it is.
yeah, it's insurance.
Insurance.
No. Bookkeeping.
Okay.
And now
Yep.
he's changed it from Cobra Kai to Koala Kai.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
More mercy. So, let's see. 8 Men Out. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Number 32.
It's one of my favorite stories too, by the way.
Yeah. It's interesting when you, and what's weird, what's his name? Wild Thing was in that too.
Yep. Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 31, The Fighter. You've probably seen it. It's got Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a true story.
Yeah.
Number 30, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I've seen that one a time or two.
Okay, now me and Caleb are having a discussion because what is your favorite scene in that movie, or can you pick one?
It's probably the Bob Barker fight.
The Bob Barker fight is good.
Price is wrong.
I always forget it until I see it, and I chuckle at stuff throughout the movie, but we were watching it today, and I almost fall out of my chair every time I see it. It's when the big giant guy still has the nail in his head, and Shooter McGavin's fixing to hit, and he goes, think you can reach the green, Mr. McGavin? That's impossible. I beg to differ, sir. Happy Gilmore did it just a few minutes ago, and he turned around, well, listen more. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Every time that guy does that, so listen more. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see. The Color of Money is number 29.
Yep. That's a pool movie. Right?
Yeah.
Billiards, I guess I should say.
It's a sequel to The Hustler with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. Number 28, Creed 2015.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've
Just
seen
okay.
It was okay. Number 27, the original Bad News Bears.
With Buttermaker, Walter Matthau.
Yeah. Who was their sponsor? Do you remember?
Some bail bonds.
Yeah, Chico's bail bonds.
Chico's bail bonds. That's it. I could have bought a shirt that had that on there.
Yeah. Morris Buttermaker, a drunk who hates kids.
Drinking in the dugout.
Yeah. Number 26, Sugar from 2009. Film that speaks too much, that's fraught about baseball. What?
Not seen that.
I have not seen this. Number 25, Rush from 2013.
Is that a racing movie?
Yes, with Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. Number 24, Tin Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course,
That's one of my
Kevin
favorite
Costner.
golf movies.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of good one-liners in that one as well.
And Cheech Maritz, he's one of the
yeah. He makes the movie because I don't like Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it wasn't the, but yeah, Cheech Marin in it. He was. But there was some classics. The Don Johnson when they have the 7-iron drive,
right?
And he hits it down the street,
right down the road, didn't he? Yep. That's a good one.
23, Caddyshack.
Bill Murray. Cinderella Story.
Carl Spackler.
Yeah. Without him though, that movie's dumb.
Yeah. And what's funny is that apparently, Rodney Dangerfield and I just went blank on the guy that played the rich dude.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name now. They hated each other. They
For real?
For real. They they didn't like doing scenes together, so it was pretty interesting to watch.
Dangerfield.
Yeah. Number 22, Hoosiers.
Definitely seen that one.
Yeah, Gene Hackman.
What was the coach's name?
Oh, let me read through here.
Oh, dang it.
Terrific performance. Dennis Hopper was also in it. Played the drunk dad. It doesn't have the coach's name.
Okay.
Number 21, Love and Basketball. I do not believe I've seen this.
I have not seen that.
No. Number 20, Moneyball.
Definitely have seen that.
Definitely. It's a great movie. And see, the weird thing about Moneyball, to me, Brad Pitt looks like the illegitimate son of Robert Redford in that movie.
Yeah.
He looks like him through the whole movie. It's like, dude, he looks like Robert Redford. Number 19, The Damned United. That's a soccer movie, so
definitely know that.
I'm going to give it says spoiler alert: Klaus' tenure at Leeds is a disaster, mostly because of his boneheaded decisions. So
wait, that made the top 20?
Yeah,
come on.
Number 18, Miracle from 2004.
Is that a hockey movie?
USA.
You know, I don't think I have seen that, honestly.
Really? With Herb Brooks, Kurt Russell plays Herb Brooks.
Maybe I have. I just can't remember.
Let's see, number 17, Chariots of Fire.
No, I have not seen that.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a track movie, right?
Yeah, from like the 19...
Yeah, I didn't watch that. No.
Number 16, He Got Game.
Nope,
haven't
seen that one either.
Haven't seen that one.
Who put this list together? Come on.
Number 15, Murder Ball.
Nope.
I think I have seen. Let's see. Inherent drama of competition, ready-made inspirational talent. The point is, okay, that who was in it so I can know.
Murder Ball.
Oh, I've seen part of it. It's a paraplegic, like rugby type deal. They're in wheelchairs. I've seen parts of it. They get. I mean, these guys in wheelchairs killing each other. Number 14, When We Were Kings. I've seen it from 1996.
Nope.
Foreman and Ali, The Rumble in the Jungle.
Oh, maybe I have then. I can't recall.
13, Field of Dreams. Of course, we've seen that. We referenced it earlier. Number 12.
Darth Vader was in there, by the
way. Number 12, Breaking Away from 1979. Haven't seen that.
I'm going to have to go with no because it's not ringing a bell.
Number 11, $1 Million Baby.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic movie.
Yeah. It's sad. It's horrible.
Well, yeah, but still fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it is about a girl boxer, which, that's on the bubble of whether or not I would watch that or not. I mean, I watch women's UFC, so I might watch that, but it's not going to be.
No, it's not going to be high.
But the movie, top 10.
Yeah.
God, it's good.
Slapshot, I'm sure that's what
that's the one I was referring to. Yeah.
With, again, that's another Paul Newman sports movie.
Hockey.
Yeah, hockey. A League of Their Own is number 9. There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball.
Tell her, sir. There's no crying in baseball.
Sir, she's crying. There's no crying in baseball. Yeah.
Maybe you should, work on the way you talk in your delivery. Maybe you should kiss me.
Right. You're out of here. Yeah.
Oh, you misunderstood me.
That's a great flick. Great flick.
Number 8, Ollie.
Will Smith?
Yeah, with Will Smith. It was a good movie. I wouldn't put it 8.
Definitely not.
No, I mean it was a good movie. Same way with this one. Number 7, The Wrestler, with Mickey Rourke.
I have not seen that.
You haven't seen that one? It's a good movie, but I don't know. I wouldn't put it up there. Number 6, The Pride of the Yankees from 1942. The Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, I've seen it, but
Gary
it's been
Cooper's.
a long time ago.
I would like to thank you. I am the luckiest
right.
man.
Yeah. Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
61 and 61, by the way.
I don't know that this one, man, their top 5 is a little bit of Foxcatcher, the movie, with Steve Carell. It's a wrestling movie about the DuPont guy who shot the former Oklahoma wrestler.
Have not seen that.
Dave Schultz. Yesterday I watched the documentary on that on Netflix. But it's got a good Steve Carell. I think he was nominated for an Oscar for it. He played John DuPont Channing Tatum played Mark Schultz, and Mark Ruffalo played Dave Schultz. So, but dude was a nutbag. DuPont was.
Wow.
Number 4, Bull Durham. Definitely. Is Susan Sarandon hot in that movie?
No.
Is Susan Sarandon ever hot?
No. Low 60s, dude. Low 60s with a fastball.
She's playing. What was that? Was it a double-A team that
that was A-ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, A-ball. So she was where she belonged. Number 3, Rocky from 1976, the original.
Yep.
By the way, the only box, or I think it was the first sports movie, I think somebody said, I heard the other day, that won the Oscar.
Really?
So, yeah.
Huh.
Number 2, Raging Bull, Martin Scorsese.
Seen that one.
And number 1, according to Vulture.com, is Hoop Dreams from 1994.
Oh my God, they are so retarded. No offense to anybody out there that may be retarded. I'm just saying, come on. Hoop Dreams, are you kidding me? There's no way. I could think of half a dozen that I would put in front of that.
Folks, it is 5:25 on Sunday afternoon, and Oklahoma City Mayor Holt declares a state of emergency amid the coronavirus outbreak in Oklahoma City. So, what does that mean?
That means there's not going to be any toilet paper on the shelves for a year.
Well, Oklahoma City schools have already shut down.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that means they're going to be shutting down restaurants and stuff like that, but
that means later on this month, when everybody runs out of toilet paper because Fred out there bought 15 double packs or whatever, you're going to have to scoot across the floor.
You're going to have to be like your doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, those are the 50.
You got to come up with a better list than that.
Yeah,
Hoop Dreams, come on.
Yeah.
Now, in its defense, I've never seen it. I'm just saying.
So it might be the greatest movie of all time.
Oh, come on.
Let me see. Let's see.
Are you doing the Googles?
Yeah, I'm doing the Googles.
Well,
I'm going top 10 sports movies.
Fine.
That was the 50 best.
Find somebody other than Vulture. I guarantee Hoop Dreams is not in the top 10.
Let's go to Bleacher Report.
Okay. Now, here we go. Respectable
they say.
Outfit here.
Yeah.
Start at number 10.
Number 10, A League of Their Own.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I can buy that.
Yeah.
It's a good flick.
Number 9, Major League.
Okay.
See, I can agree with this one more already. Number 8, The Pride of the Yankees.
Okay.
Number 7, Field of Dreams.
Okay.
Number 6, Miracle.
Okay.
That may be a little bit high, but
yeah,
I agree. And number 5, Hoosiers. That's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
Number 4, Rocky. No. Number 3, Rudy. Nope.
Probably not.
No. So here, wasn't even on the last one. Remember the Titans? Number 2.
Oh yeah. And what about Any Given Sunday and The Replacements? Those are great sports movies. Come on.
And this one didn't make the other one either. The number 1 sports movie according to Bleacher Report, The Sandlot.
But there's some golfing movies they didn't even put on there. Greatest Game Ever Played.
Oh yeah,
with Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
That's a good flick.
Let's Google the best golf.
Ooh,
movies.
Best golf movies.
Let's see what we're doing here.
Hopefully, Happy Gilmore's not number 1, even though I love that movie.
This is by golfycity.com. And this is from 2013. That's probably. But we'll see what it says.
Well, it's left out some. Because what came out after that? The one with Matt Damon. Which one was that?
Oh, that was. I know what you're talking about.
Not The Greatest Game Ever Played, but.
It had Will Smith was in it. Yeah. It's
no.
Wait. Yeah, it is.
Will Smith was in Greatest Game Ever Played.
No.
No? Oh, okay. I got a flip-flop, don't I?
Yeah. Okay, number 10 golf movie was A Gentleman's Game.
Never seen that one, which is strange because I've seen every golf movie, I thought.
It's about a 13-year-old kid who's an amazing golfer.
Okay.
Number
Sounds
9,
documentary, but
Bobby Jones, Stroke of Genius.
okay, seen it.
You've seen that?
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that. Number 8, from 1988, Dead Solid Perfect.
Nope. I have not seen
This
it.
1988 HBO film starring Randy Quaid follows struggling golfer as he travels the country on his quest to make it big on the PGA Tour.
Well, I'm gonna have to go home and Google that on up. See if it's on the Netflix.
Yeah. Number 7, 7 Days in Utopia from 2011. Robert Duvall plays adaptation.
It's a Christian movie. I have seen that actually.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Number 6, The Greatest Game Ever Played, with Shia LaBeouf and
Yep.
Bill Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Caddyshack.
Yep.
Here's what you were thinking of. Number 4 is The Legend of Bagger Vance.
The Bagger Vance. That's the one. Yep.
Number 3, Tin Cup.
Mm.
Number 2, Happy Gilmore. And number 1 is Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. All
Yeah,
right.
I can
live with that.
Yeah, let's see.
You know what? Robert Duvall may be the best actor of all time. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's done everything.
He's fantastic. He's a good cowboy. He was in the golf movie. He was
a pit boss in
Yep.
the race car movie. Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Cold.
Cold Trickle.
Okay. Major League Baseball actually just put out 4 days ago the 25 best baseball movies.
25?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
When they put it in backwards. Golly, I gotta go.
Gotta go all the way to the bottom and start over?
Yeah. Okay. Number 20.
Wait. Before you get to number 1, have you already seen number 1?
No, I didn't pay
All
attention.
right. What's the number 1 movie?
Huh?
The number 1 baseball movie. What is it before you get there?
Oh, gosh. It's either The Sandlot or Field of Dreams.
Okay.
What's yours?
You don't think it's The Babe?
No.
Okay, fine.
Number 25 for Love of the Game.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. 24, Tommy
Cobb.
Lee Jones. We already talked about that. Oh, I forgot about this one. 23, 61, Asterix.
Right, that's
A
great.
great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Number 22, Angels in the Outfield. Christopher Lloyd. You know?
Come on, man. Come on.
Number 21, Mr. 3000. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was all right. 'cause
Bernie
that dude's- yeah, he's funny and stuff.
Number 20, Rookie of the Year.
Is that the one with the kid that
Yeah.
had the arm,
Yeah.
Right. Underhand that last pitch. Come on.
Yeah. Here's another good one. 42, the Jackie Robinson story.
That is a good one.
I don't think I've seen this one. Number 18, Fear Strikes Out.
Nope, I have not seen that.
Anthony Perkins might look like he'd never touched a baseball in his life before. Betrayal. Former Red Sox star Jimmy Pearsall's battle with mental illness is excellent. Number 17, Sugar.
Nope.
Number 16, Damn Yankees. Classic musical about a man who loves the Washington Senators. Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's musical.
No.
Number 15, Take Me Out to the Ball Game from 1949.
Good Lord. No, I have not seen that.
It's starring Gene Kelly, Esther Williams, and Frank Sinatra. The Rookie, 2002.
Oh, yeah, with Dennis Quaid?
Yep, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, that's a good one. True story, too, by the way.
Number 13, the Bingo Long Traveling All-Star and Motor Kings from 1970.
All right. I'm going to just skip that one. Good Lord.
Bang the Drum Slowly. We already heard that. The Bad News Bears, the original. Major League. Everybody Wants Some from 2016. Underappreciated a few years ago. I haven't ever heard.
Nope, I haven't even heard of it.
Number 8, The Sandlot.
At 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 7, The Natural.
Okay.
6, Moneyball.
Mm-hmm.
5, 8 Men Out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Four,
Just for the historical
yeah,
stuff, that one's good.
4, Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
The Pride of the Yankees is 3. A League of Their Own is 2. Bull Durham's number 1 is what they have.
Durham, number 1.
Now, what is the name of the Tom Selleck baseball movie when he's over in Japan?
Oh, yeah. It's Mr. Baseball, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Baseball.
Mr.
How did that not make the...
Yeah, it's just okay. But I can see Tom Selleck playing. I mean, he's a big old kid. You know, of course, he's older than we are, but...
So, that's baseball movies. What are the... Let's look at top...
That's far enough. We don't want to do basketball.
No, we haven't done football. Let's see the top...
Well, remember, Titans got to be number 1 on that, don't it?
Football movies. Forgot how to spell movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember, Titans got to be number 1.
25 best football movies of all times. Oh, this is going to be good, Rob.
All right.
Number 25, Leatherheads.
Yep, with Clooney.
Yeah, Clooney. That's
George
a great
Clooney,
movie.
yeah.
You know when they're playing the Chicago team, do you remember that team's song?
Oh, it was
Boomer Sooner and
well, yeah, but they don't call it Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, but I mean, but when I was watching, I was like, hey. 24, Way Too Low. Waterboy.
Oh, yep. My mama said. My mama says.
23, Varsity Blues.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see. 20.
Okay, wait. Let's take bets on where the armadillos come in on this list.
Okay.
Is it top 10 or is it outside the top 10?
It's top 10.
Because the kicker.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just checking.
Number 22, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So here's another. Number 21, The Express.
I don't think I have seen that.
It's got Dennis Quaid about Ernie Davis, running back from Syracuse.
Okay.
No, this one, The Game Plan.
Oh, with The Rock?
Yeah. How did you know that off the top of your head?
Man, it's like a steel trap up here. Steel trap.
Oh, I've seen it. It's a horrible movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I forgot it. We're going to have to get some of these and watch them, Rob.
Okay.
The Paper Lion from 1968.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's a true story.
Yep.
George Plimpton.
Oh, and what about what was it?
The Invincible is the
That's
next one.
What was his name?
Mark Wahlberg. No.
Oh, dadgummit.
Let's see. Philadelphia bartender. It doesn't say.
It's going to come to me in a minute.
Yeah. Bartender's prize there, Beloved Eagles. And they didn't have the guy's name.
Keep going. It'll come to me, and I'll just blurt it out when it happens.
All the Right Moves, number 17.
Oh yeah, and Pipe.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Right?
Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Yeah. And Craig T. Nelson was his coach. Number 16. I don't know if this is a football movie. The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is. Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis.
He shoots everybody on the field. I mean, they're playing football.
Yeah. Number 15, Horse Feathers from 1932.
Okay, have not seen that.
A Marx Brothers movie.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see. The Marx Brothers hit the field for their classic comedy. Groucho Marx stars plays the new president of Huxley College who attempts to sign on 2 pro players to help beat rival Darwin University, but ends up with a pair of bootleggers instead.
Oh, boy. Man, I'm telling you, that guy's name's right on the tip of my tongue.
Number 14, The Replacements. It's a good movie.
That is a good one.
Oh, God. Man, these things bring back, it makes me want to go find them and watch them right now. Number 13, North Dallas 40.
North Dallas 40.
From 1979.
What's that guy's name? The one that played quarterback. Or not quarterback, the receiver.
The person who played the...
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. It's got Nick Nolte.
Nick
Nolte.
That's the one.
I'm looking at the guy right now. Played the quarterback was... he
Looked
was
like
a singer.
Jim Plunkett.
He was a singer.
Yeah.
I can't think. I can see... I can see it. I'm looking at his face right now, but anyway.
Country and Western.
Oh, we were close. Necessary Roughness, number 12.
Number 12, just outside the top 10.
Just outside the top 12. Oh no, Texas State University got shut down. No Worries, No Scholarship. The Fighting Armadillos. Scott Bakula. And Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland. Woo, she had a fastball.
Yeah. Number 11, Remember the Titans.
At 11?
At 11. So we must have forgot some really good football.
We better have.
Number 10, The Longest Yard, the original.
The original, okay.
See this one again. Number 9, Heaven Can Wait.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's
Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Woo, pulled that one right out of the air, right? The quarterback's name was Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Yep, seen that one. Rich dude. Goes back and, anyway, go ahead.
Number 8, Jerry Maguire.
Come on.
You didn't like that as a...
It's chick flicky. It's outside the top 10, man. Come on.
You
had me at hello.
Number 7, Any Given Sunday.
Okay.
You know, only thing I didn't like about that was the frontal nudity, the male frontal nudity, because, you know, I don't want to see male frontal nudity.
I've already forgotten it.
On a big screen, you know. It's kind of like the...
Make you feel bad about yourself?
No. It's kind of like, what was the movie?
Troy. A lot of man butt in Troy.
Well, the big blue guy in the not Walkman, something. It was the fake movie, and the big blue guy who floated around. You like Marvel comics and stuff?
Yeah, the big blue guy.
Yeah, it had the guy with the face, the Rorschach face.
The Watchman.
Yeah, the Watchman. You know, the big blue guy.
I don't remember.
When he comes around the corner and his big blue Smurf is...
Yeah, moving on.
The dude walked around naked too much or floated around. Holy cow. Number 6, The Freshman.
The Freshman.
From 1925.
Okay, yep, nope.
Let's see, number 5, The Blind Side.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
it's a good story.
Yeah.
Good, true story. How Ole Miss cheated, by the way.
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock was smoking in that one.
Yeah, she had a high 90s fastball. Sure did. Big fan of Sandra.
Yeah. We Are Marshall is at number 4. That's a great movie. Even if it's got McConaughey, I liked it. You didn't like it?
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right.
It's not top 10 for me, though.
Draft Day, another Kevin Costner made a bunch of sports movies, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns. I mean,
he needs to apologize though for Waterworld. I'm just saying, because that's terrible.
Number 2, Newt Rockne. Everybody's Newt Rockne, All-American.
Is that 1939 as well?
1940. Former President Ronald Reagan plays George Gipp.
I'm sorry, that's not in the top 10.
Win one for the Gipper.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. And number 1 is Rudy. That's according to USA Today.
Okay.
Whatever
they're wrong.
They're wrong.
How about that?
Yeah. So, But anyway, there's a whole bunch of movie talk for you.
If you're still awake.
Yeah, if you're still awake. Sorry. I mean, what else are we going to talk about?
I don't know, but
there's not going to be many official visits coming up here for very long. There's not going to be
much of anything.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'll tell you, the decline of the Western civilization is going to happen over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, and then everything's going to go back to normal. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. There's going to be more people diagnosed with it, and more things like cities going on. I think Cleveland County had a case that's been announced today. So
I'm not going to worry until I start shutting down restaurants.
What does that have to do with anything?
Listen, Rob does not cook.
Oh.
Okay? So.
They start shutting down the drive-thru, you got a problem.
I'm going to have to eat my next-door neighbor. Luckily, she's kind of hot. So, I'm talking full on cannibalism. All right? A little salt, a little pepper. Yep.
Oh my god!
Well, I've got some like ramen noodles up there that they don't ever go bad. You could eat them 100 years from now; they'd still be good. So.
You know what ramen noodles is, don't you?
Is it plastic?
No, it's cash in prison.
It's cash in prison.
Yeah,
is that right? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that may be dirty, but I'm not going to go there.
I mean, if you have ramen, you can protect your backside.
Yeah.
So
that's deterrent enough for me not to commit a crime.
I know. Yeah, not to.
So,
when I want to kill this guy, but wait, it means I'm going to go to prison.
Yeah.
Some guy named Gerald is gonna.
I don't care what his name is. Listen, you might as well give me the death sentence because I'm gonna die.
Have you seen any? Have you seen any good movies lately, Rob? I mean,
I watched Frozen 2. Yep.
How was that for you?
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good.
No.
Now Olaf is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, Frozen 1's actually pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good cartoon, but that one's not very good.
I watched Midway.
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie.
That's good. The old one, 1967 or so.
No, it's the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah, it has a bunch of big actors, and Dennis Quaid's in it. Woody Harrelson.
Oh.
But it's pretty action packed. I mean, it's not like a background love. There is a little bit of a background love story, but it's a husband and wife deal. But I mean, it's pretty much war. I mean, how from basically Pearl Harbor to the Battle of Midway.
Okay. Well, I'm interested in that, so I'll probably look that up.
All I got to say about, they have, it's about a dive bomber group. Okay. Dive bombers, you had to be out of your damn mind to be a dive bomber.
I'm telling you, those guys are brave.
Dude, they came over these ships. They dropped the nose down on that plane and come screaming in, and flak and gunfire coming across them, and their buddies getting shot down. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, no. I mean, we don't see that today because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and they carried one bomb. That's all it. They dropped one bomb,
and they went back and got another one.
Yeah, they went back. But the guy who's the main story, he's the only dive bomber to credit sinking 2 ships on the same day.
Wow.
He sunk 2.
Doesn't sound like they were all that accurate. They might have wanted to rethink that whole deal. Just saying.
But
what I did watch, speaking of war movies, is Rhett actually took me to see 1917 in a theater.
Oh, really?
And it was good. I mean, Rhett came out and was like, "Oh man, that was one of the best movies I've ever seen." I'm like, "It was good."
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
So I went ahead and bought it on Prime Video or whatever. Mm-hmm. And thinking that, if I see it again, maybe it'll be better. And really, it was just okay. It was good.
I thought you were going to be like...
I mean, you may love it. Rhett thought it was one of the greatest movies he's ever saw. But, it's a first-person movie. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, it's like you're that person running through the...
Yeah, it follows that one guy the whole movie. He's never out of the scene.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's good, but I don't know.
No, I'm trying to think of the other movie we watched. We watched the cartoon movie. It's got Will Smith in it. About he's a spy, but he's a bird.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
yeah. He has a nerd guy that turns him into a pigeon.
Okay.
The nerd guy tells him he can make him invisible. And he turns him into a pigeon, and he's a secret agent, Will Smith is. And he's like, "How is this invisible?" He goes, "You see pigeons all the time. You never pay attention to them. You're basically invisible."
So why does it got to be a nerd guy, though?
Well, he's a scientist, and he develops this.
So scientists are nerds. That's Terry Long.
Well, I mean, he's a guy who sits around in the bureau and makes gadgets, So, he's a nerd.
He's a quartermaster.
Yeah. But I think those are the 2 movies. I watched one on Netflix about, it's sad, about a lady whose daughter was murdered. What else? Have you watched any of Saul yet?
I'm caught up.
Are you?
Yeah, I had to purchase it, though, through Prime Video, so I bought the whole season.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
just waiting on the next one. Like, I was like, oh, I could buy this. So I bought, and there was like
Thinking it
four
was
of
over-
them.
Yeah.
And so I just watched all four of them, binge watched them. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah. Now you gotta wait like the rest of us.
When's the next one come out?
Monday. Comes out on Monday nights. Yeah. It's pretty intense this year, don't you think?
Yes. But I'm a binge watch guy.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't start watching Game of Thrones until a year after the finale or whatever.
Yeah.
Or no, wait. Until right before the
Yeah,
last
right.
season came out. So,
Right.
Yeah. So I prefer to do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, Breaking Bad as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the only thing about Netflix really that I don't like is you end up, spending, we're like, I'm going to watch, there's a new one out, or Caleb will tell me, hey, you need to watch this. I will end up, starting at like 6 o'clock or 7 in the evening, and I'll end up staying up till 4 in the morning watching the entire thing.
Yeah.
Going, okay, I can't go to.
Gotta go to bed. Oh, I didn't catch it before the next episode. I might as well just watch this one, and then I'll go to bed.
I'm okay with the coming out once, or if they'd put out 2 a week, but I don't know. I mean, I'm a binge watcher too. If I sit there and it's on Netflix, I'll end up watching if it's good, I'll end up watching a whole season.
I guarantee you, Breaking Bad, I probably watched that in a record time.
Yeah, you watched it.
I watched
because Caleb gave you he got for Christmas that year. He got it was all but the last season, wasn't it? It was the first 6 seasons or something like that.
If it was. I think I only got maybe season 1 and season 2.
Yeah,
and then I was just gonna exchange them, and then it was all on Netflix.
Yeah, something like, because I remember like. You brought them back like 2 days later. It's like, oh yeah, where you got any more?
yeah. Binge watched that, and there was another one that about a bunch of people on an island. What was that one called?
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I did that one too. No, what was it? Lost.
See, I never got into Lost. I watched like when they started having the dinosaurs or whatever, and the weird thing,
the smoke monster.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, okay, now this is getting weird. I couldn't get into it.
You're out on that deal.
Yeah, it's like,
okay,
if they would have just kept doing, there's a show out on Netflix that's similar to it. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a prison that's an island. You need to watch it. I'll have to show
Alcatraz.
it to you. It's really, they're not there. They put them mind way they put it. It's a good one. It's pretty interesting.
Okay,
but well, I think we've talked all the Sooner sports
that's available to be talked about.
But this kind of puts a little bit of change on everything, guys. But we will. We've reached out to some media guys. They're going to be on. We're just going to kind of get things rolling back. Once this Corona thing straightens back out, we'll get back on a deal. But we'll be on every week at least once to talk about something. If find out when Rob eats his neighbor, and
that'll be after I run out of ramen. Right. So I'm just saying, it could be ways down the road,
or when you get tired of ramen. So
yeah,
but and if Rob is stocked up on toilet paper for one. He has his 1 4-pack, so he's good for.
Yeah, my whole place is carpet too, so I can just scoot across, starting in the bedroom.
Like I said, I think I said this. If we get quarantined, the furthest thing from my mind is what I'm wiping my ass with. I've got T-shirts, I've got socks, I've got coffee filters.
Listen, Terry. So it's springtime, right?
Yeah.
Leaves of 3, leave them be. Because that'd be a mistake.
Yeah, that would be a mistake. And we will end on that. That's the podcast, guys. Boomer Rob.
Boomer Terry.
Hey, hold on. Ho. Bag up, Terry. Put in reverse, Terry. Put in reverse. Oh, Lord, jeez. What you doing, Terry? Ah!